Hi friends, we're going to make a really quick door hanger, wall hanger, shelf leaner, little plaque that just says, oh hello. Super cute. So I got this board at the Dollar Tree, so not bad, $1.25. And I'm using my mix to age wood. So this has, I started out with a cup of hot water or warm water, a tablespoon of coffee grounds, a tablespoon of vanilla, and then about a teaspoon of black acrylic paint. And then I just stirred it, mixed it really well. Then I just keep it in my bowl with a lid on it. And so it's real watery and easy to put on, as you can see. And as I started wiping off the excess, I could tell the wood wasn't taking it very well, and I could tell that it just must be the boards at Dollar Tree. They kind of had a little, I don't know what to say, maybe a little sheen or a little something on the surface. So that's why I'm sanding it there. And then I'm reapplying the mix, and it took much better this time. It just made it a little bit of stain and just looked old and weathered and kind of like old barnwood. So I should have kind of lightly sanded it first, but I didn't realize it had kind of something on the surface. So there it just looks old and weathered. And I'm going to dry that really quick. Then I'm going to drill 2 holes. I measure over about 1 inch and down about 1/2 inch, just to make sure the holes are even. I've got this little mini rechargeable cordless drill that I keep handy at my craft station. It's so wonderful. No, it's not as strong as my husband's out in the garage, but this one I just keep handy here, and it works perfectly for when I need to drill little holes in, like what I'm doing today. So just raising it up on another block and just drilling through those holes really quick. You can see how quick and easy it is, and then it has a reverse on it. And there are my 2 holes I needed. I'm just using my desktop vacuum cleaner to get up that little bit of sawdust. So now my next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to, this is chalk paint black by Folk Art, and I'm just painting the center, just one thin coat, and I'm not even going clear to all the edges because I'm going to sand it. I want it to look like it's just all been, old and weathered, and the paint that used to go to the edges doesn't anymore, if you know what I mean. And so I'm going to dry that thoroughly. And now I'm going to sand it and make it really smooth and just really rustic and vintage and kind of just a primitive, you know what I mean. Just making it so it looks old and weathered. I'm just using my vacuum cleaner again, getting all the sawdust and paint particles. Now I'm just wiping it really, really well and getting any loose paint powder stuff that might be on there. Because I'm going to use a silkscreen stencil, and I don't want to ruin it. I don't want the paint to stick to it, even though you can rinse it off. I just try really hard to take care of my stencils so they last longer. So this says, oh, hello, and another one says, welcome. I'm going to be using the oh, hello. So you just cut them in half like I'm doing, and it fits perfectly on this little board. It has oh, hello, and then a period, and for some reason, I just didn't want to use the period, so I left that off. But I'm trying to see where I need to put it to center it on my board. And then I'll pull the stencil off the plastic backing. So I'm just trying really hard to get it centered both vertically and horizontally. And I'm pressing it down, making sure it's all sealed around that design. It's a tiny mesh silk screen. And so when you use your chalk paste, so I'm using white chalk paste and a squeegee, and you just spread it on, kind of like you're spreading butter on toast or something, and you just make sure you get the whole design covered and the chalk paste pushed down in that design. Then you use your squeegee and just kind of spread it, and then you clean it up. You get up all the excess that's on the stencil still, put it back in your jar. And then you peel and reveal. And that's my favorite part. I think it looks so pretty. So there it is on there. And off camera, I went and washed my stencil just under cool water and rinsed off all the chalk paste out of the silk screen, making sure I've got it really dry here. Then I've got some black thick rebar wire that I got on Amazon, and I'm just going to bring out a piece of that and stick it through the left hole from the back. Now I'm going to use a little needle nose pliers and curl that so it will stay and won't go back through that hole. And then I just kind of press it flat against the board. Then I'm just kind of guesstimating how long I need. And then I'm just going to randomly do some curls just so it's all skitty-wampus. I don't want it, you know, even. I just want it all kind of going everywhere. Then I'm going to do the same thing on the other hole. Just curl it and then press it against the board. And then I could still add a bow, you know, like a rag bow or something like that. But right now I'm just kind of keeping it very, very simple and minimal. And I hope this inspires you to make something similar. I really love how it turned out. Thanks for watching, and you have a whimsical day.